Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to The Last Podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is the first time you're listening, welcome. And if you're a returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. Today is Poetry Friday, and if you don't know, that's the day where I create a poem of my own, or I'll have somebody else on the show and they recite their own poetry. Today, you're in luck. Today, I have only one poem. I know I normally have 1, 2, 3, or 4, but today I only have one poem, and I hope you like it. This is called The Chains We Forge. I look at this world and almost can't believe what I'm seeing. Skyscrapers scraping the skies like jagged teeth, the steel and glass reflecting the hunger beneath. Greed swelling like a storm, never receding, always feeding. But was it ever not so? Was there ever a time when the weight of gold did not crush men's souls? When profit did not measure a person's worth, no matter the struggle of life or how one was stained from birth? There's a different type of slavery, one that leaves no scars, invisible chains passed down like heirlooms, providing false realities where people become lost and they don't even know who they are. Tangled in the fabric of thoughts, stitched into the stories that we once bought as children obey, work, consume, play, sleep, rinse and repeat, while the reality of truth was being trampled underneath the feet by those who try to pass down lies as tasty treats. They call it progress, but I must confess, we pay more and receive less. So how in the world is that progress? We boast of riches, power, and might, yet there are so many people who can't sleep at night. Not from hunger, not from war, but from being sick, and it's the medicine they can't afford. Tariffs, revenge tariffs, sanctions dressed as justice, a game of chess where we are the pawns moved across the board, stained with forgotten cries, threats of World War III rumbling like distant thunder in the skies. The skies remain unchanged, the stars indifferent no matter the hour, as if mocking our madness, our ceaseless hunger for power. History repeats, a loop of lessons ignored, a broken record spinning tales of conquest and loss. Are we becoming a nation of dictatorship under one boss? They tell us tales of progress and gain, while families crumble beneath the strain. A simple checkup, a needed pill, costs more than some can even hope to fulfill. Freedom of speech is being trampled underneath the pages of ages by those who deem themselves clever in this new era. Backdoor deals in quiet rooms, signed in silence, sealed in gloom. Greed and lies, they twist the game, yet tell us the sick, you're the blame. The working soul, the struggling few are left behind. What could they do? A system built on profit and schemes turns health and hope into dreams. The richest land, what is spared when most can't even afford health care? But voices rise and change may come if the hearts unite and don't grow numb. For truth outshines the goal of men, and justice calls to rise again. Yeah, Dream 11. I had a dream you called my name. Let me see. It was Dream 11, I remember. That's when I took the steps to heaven. I keep hearing your song. I got bored down here trying to make sense of it all since you've been gone. I don't believe I'll ever find a woman like you, knowing that you were my one and only dream come true. That's why I took the steps to heaven. When I heard your call, I was ready to leave the world behind. I'm serious. I was ready to leave it all. Then I heard the voice of my creator saying, not now, I'll call upon you later. But since you're here, you might as well say hello. You got 1 minute, but after that you gotta go. I was happy I got the chance to say hello. I'll never forget your beautiful smile and illuminating glow. Oh, I just wanted you to know that we'll all be alright, although things will never be the same. We all are trying to be strong, and sometimes we have to smile through our pain. Yeah, through our pain. Call me crazy, but loving you was really amazing. I'm sure you can see God has done nothing but bless me. He's put some amazing people in my life. I must be the luckiest man in the world to have had you as my wife. Like my piled up lessons, I'ma keep thanking God and count my blessings. I had a dream you called my name. Let me see. It was dream 11. I remember that's when I took the stair steps to heaven. I keep hearing your song. I got bored down here trying to make sense of it all. Since you've been gone, this world is really becoming unstable. Call me again sometime, only if you're able. I know your voice, I love it. It's my love song. And I told you that before, but it's something I really adore. So many things been happening. You know I could do some stupid things, but in hindsight I'd just be laughing. I remember we used to drive around the Harvey's Lake with the twins in the back seat, with relaxing music, and the cool air used to put them to sleep. I just wanted you to know you're always on my mind, and I'm thinking of you all the time. I'll never let you go. I remember thinking life don't get no better than this. I remember writing I love you for life. I wrote that on my bucket list. Yeah, I remember. I had a dream you called my name. Let me see, it was dream 11. I remember that's when I took the stair steps to heaven. I remember loving you forever. Yeah, dream 11. You called my name. I remember dream 11. Yeah. Midnight Love. Hey baby, I hope you have a minute. I want to share a poem that I've written about us. It's called Midnight Love. In the velvet night where stars align, I see visions of you so bright. In the deep of the night where silence creep, the moonlight shines upon your lips with a tender glow that's so sweet. Across galaxies, our love breaks through boundaries, a ballad of love, a tale told for centuries. When I first saw your face, I knew it was love at first sight. It was as if my soul yearned for you day and night. I was mesmerized by your beautiful brown eyes. I couldn't even say hi when you said hello, but I knew you were my sunrise, and I couldn't let you go. Our love is like magic. We're under its spell. Our love is like the hidden mysteries and stories to tell. Your eyes, oh, how they're like the common seas. Before I met you, I must have been in bondage because loving you has set me free. Our love is like a timeless space, fluid in motion, a love filled with God's grace. Deep in your chambers of love, I long to stay, caressing you as the ocean sway. In your waves, I journey in peace, loving you from Aspen to Greece, motion in the ocean until you find that sweet morning's release. Let us love freely, clasping our hands so tightly while loving each other deeply until we're drained completely, embracing the moment until day, loving one another in every way. I love you. It's true, I find solace in you. I can finally breathe fresh air as I see clear there is no me without you here. Since you set me free, my heart sings a symphony bound by our heart's harmony. I just want the world to know how much you mean to me. I want to tell the world what I found. Life's oyster of love, a gem so profound. As a white dove, in you I found pure love. Let us love freely, clasping our hands so tightly, while loving each other deeply until we're drained completely, embracing the moment until day, loving one another in every way. I love you. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Hey, look, I know I told you I only had one poem, but I just wanted to put them in there because of that one poem. And I just love those two poems anyway. Well, do me a favor, subscribe, like this podcast, and tell your family and friends, co-workers, and associates about this podcast. I appreciate you listening. I want to wish you and your family a wonderful weekend and be blessed. Bye-bye.